Hello, my dear students. Here we are with another video in front of you, and we are going to talk about simplifying fractions. Now you know what the fraction is, you know how to represent a portion of something. Now, first of all, let me tell you what the simplifying means. So, let's look at this example. I have three identical same circles here. On the left, the red one is divided into four portions, four equal portions. On the right, it is divided to two equal portions. So, let's say this part is colored in blue, and that part is, let's color this piece in red, and let's also color that piece in red. Now, the idea here is that, first of all, let's represent the first one, the red one. How do we represent that? 2 out of 4 pieces are colored here, so I'm going to write down 2 divided by 4. Over there, one portion is covered, so we're going to divide 1 out of 2 portions here. There are only 2 portions there. But I need you to pay attention to this. Let's just make a group here, so it's easy for me to turn. If I turn it like that, and let's get rid of that. As you can see, they are identical. They are very similar. The half of this circle is colored. The half of that circle is, they are actually identical. So in other words, 2 divided by 4 and 1 divided by 2, they are the same thing. In fact, they are the same thing. How they are the same thing? If I use the calculator and I do 2 divided by 4, I'm going to get that, 0.5. If I do 1 divided by 2, I will also get exactly the same number, which is also 0.5. So they are the same number, although there are different numbers to divide, but they are the same numbers. So how do we figure this out? So you have to find out the common largest, greatest divisor for both of the numbers. So I know that this number can be divided by 2. That number can be divided by 2 as well. And if you divide 2 by 2, you will get 1. If you divide 4 by 2, you will get 2. Voila! They are the same thing. So that's where the simplifying occurs. And let's just go ahead and do few examples. 36 divided by 60. Let's take a look at this question, and you need to think about what is the largest factor that's common for both of the numbers, for 36 and for 60. What is the largest common number? For both of them. In other words, you can think of this as common divisor. So you will find a number that will divide both of them, but that will be the biggest number. So you might think that, hey, 2 divides both of them. That's right. But 4 also divides both of them. So don't talk about 2. And don't talk about 4 neither, because there is another number that's bigger than both 2 and 4. Well, you need to know the multiplication better in order to do that. And I know that 12 is the biggest, largest number that divides both of the numbers. So let's change the color here. So 12 times 12 times, that's going to divide both of the numbers. So 12 times what? That will give me 36. In other words, what is 36 divided by 12? That is 3. So 12 times what will give me 60. In other words, 60 divided by 12, that is 5. So 12 times 5 is 60. And 12 times 3 is 36. So 12 is the biggest, largest number that divides both of them. Remember, you have to have exactly the same number. So I can separate both of them. 12 divided by 12 times 3 divided by 5. And 12 divided by 12 is 1. So what I have here left is 3 divided by 5. 3 divided by 5 is the simplest. You can write down 36 divided by 60. Again, 3 divided by 5 is the simplification of 36 divided by 60. So I know that you might not be able to find out 12, which is the largest common number for both of them. So is there any other way to do this? Yes. Now let's practice that. So what is the number you know that divides both of them? 2. 2 divides both of them. If you divide both number by 2, what will you get? 36 divided by 2, that will give me 18. And 60 divided by 2, that will give me 30. Just keep going. Don't stop until you get a number that you cannot divide anymore. But remember, the trick here is you need to divide both of them with the same number. So, what else? 2. I can divide both number 18 and 30. Both of them are divisible by 2. So I'm going to do that. 18 divided by 2 is 9. And 30 divided by 2 is 15. Yes. So, can I divide 9 by 2? No. So, I am not going to divide both numbers by 2 anymore. How about 3? 3 is a number that divides both of them actually. So, let's divide by 3. So, if you divide 9 by 3, you're going to get 3. If you divide 15 by 3, you're going to get 5. That's the lowest term we calculated just minutes ago. 3 divided by 5 is the lowest term of 36 divided by 60. So, I'm going to continue and do 3 more examples. You can stop the video at any time you like to, but I'm just going to continue with the work here. Alright. 8 divided by 20. Can I divide both of them by 8? No, 20 is not divisible by 8. Okay, what is the half of 8? 4. Can I divide both of them by 4? Yes. 8 divided by 4 will give me 2. And 20 divided by 4 will give me 5. That's the lowest. I can't divide more than that. How about that ugly big number, 144 divided by 96? I'm just going to go with 2's. I can divide both of them by 2. That will be 72. This will be 48. And I can divide both of them by 2 again. So that's going to be 36. This is going to be 24. And I can divide both of them by 2 once again. So let's do that. 18, 12. I'm going to divide by 2 again. 9 and 6. And I can't divide by 2 anymore, but I can divide by 3 both of them. So that will give me 3 there, 2 there, and that's it. I cannot divide any more. 3 divided by 2 is the lowest term for 144 divided by 96. Now let's do that. 3 divided by 21. There is only just one number here, which is 3 will divide both of them. 1 divided by 7. So I have one more example. How about 7 divided by 71? Well, there is no number that divides 7 other than 7 itself, and 7 doesn't divide 71. So actually, this is the simplest, the lowest term anyway. So I cannot make the simplification here. So pay attention to that. Alright, it's time to practice.